Hello! Welcome to episode 11 of my Lorelei and the Laser Eyes playthrough. Happy Halloween! It may not be Halloween for you, but it is for me, and I'm wearing my costume right now. I look exactly like the main character, Lorelei, with her laser eyes. I have a particularly indulgent cup of coffee right now. I ran out of half and half, so I used heavy cream. It is very good. I'm excited to play. We got lots to do. Okay. Back at it. We need to, not my photographic memory, but need to use the heart key and the diamonds key. So I want to go. Yeah, we're right next to the diamond door too. So I'm just going to go get the key right now. Oh, that's right. Speaking of coffee, I forgot I had some espresso and now I'm like giga speedy. This is so funny. Hello. I even run in my dreams, apparently. Oop. Oh, wait. No. I don't want to give this to you yet. Let's look at it first. Found in a police case file regarding case 630113RN, attached to an evidence submission form. On the back, Club Rouge Monte Carlo is written in swirly red letters. There are 3 tiny stains of red substance on the front of the card. No genuine attempts have been made to reopen the investigation of 63113RN. Had the card been found earlier, it would have likely been evidence in the Club Rouge swindle instead. Now, both cases remain unsolved. Interesting. Did you bring us any magical cards? Yeah. Here you go. I wonder if I can catch the money that's floating around. The card of wealth. Use it wisely, sister. The ace of diamonds turned into a diamond-shaped key. I want that money. Oh man, this is kind of giving me Madoka Magica vibes with the way that the background looks. That same style of art. I wonder that's kind of intentional. I wonder if the game developers are anime fans. I see that dollar. I want that dollar. Where's it going? I wonder how much coffee influence I can have. Shit. Gimme. Oh, I saw it like appear above my head, but I didn't grab it. We'll wait here. Yeah, this is giving huge Madoka vibes. I just noticed like the swaying balcony seats too. That's crazy. All right, let's go open the diamond door then. I think I understand now. I bet pissing just gets rid of the movement speed. I don't think there's actually like consequences to overindulging in coffee. Like I can't just urinate on the floor of the hotel. What happens if I have another cup of coffee? We're doing science. I'm just like super fast. Oh, okay. My caffeine influence is the same, but my bladder is more full now. Sweet. All right, floor 2. So this should be the room that leads out to the balcony where I can activate the ladder. Wooden figurine. It's me. 2014. I imagine that's when I'm supposed to die. Minus 2014 to 1847. So she's 1807. We know that that's her range of years that she was alive. So this is 4. V plus L is equal to 135. L is equal to what? Oh, okay. So it's like, how many lines do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a total of 7 lines. Is there 7 lines on the digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5 plus... Do we know what L is? Is L 50? 135. I was thinking that maybe it was each line I could separate and turn into the numbers, but I don't think that's it. C is equal to 100 in Roman numerals. It can't be 100 because of the limitations of the door code. So what number is hidden behind the black bar? Is it just 35? I feel like there's no logic to that, though. I mean, fuck it. I could try, I guess. Yeah, no. There needs to be logic here, and I wasn't applying any. So, okay. What did we learn about? Can we apply the logic that we learned in this one? L is equal to 12? Probably not, right? Oh, maybe it's just 13? One, two, three. No. I was thinking because of the 5 after the 13, it was an appended sequence. So L being 13, V being 5. Well, I don't think it's 12. I feel like these puzzles are all self-contained. Like no exterior or like external knowledge is necessary to learn these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how many lines would compose those. 1, 3, 5. L is 50, right? In Roman numerals. We could just try 50, I guess. I don't feel like that's necessarily it. Yeah. Again, I don't think exterior knowledge is necessary to solve these. And I really would like to solve this one because it unifies a very large portion of the house. If you had V in front of an L, would that be 45? No. Again, no exterior knowledge necessary is what I'm guessing. Have we learned anything about V? Man, there's so little to go on. What could this be trying to tell me? What are the clues here? Is there... I'm trying to like think about what else this could be representing. I was thinking for a second, maybe it's a clock. I don't think that's it. Like you could infer maybe that the L was an hour and a minute's hand, but I don't think that's it. If you were to squish the 1 and the 3 together, you'd get 85. If it's like separating, maybe? Like V is severing the number? I don't know. That's kind of a stupid thing. We could try 85, I guess. I feel like the logic here is extremely flimsy. I'm not going to spend 30 minutes on this, I swear. I'm just going to move on if I can't figure this one out, because these aren't essential to winning. But I will solve all of them. Now, I'm a vehement never look anything up ever person. So at some point, there may be like a marathon at the end of the game where I'm just like sitting in front of a puzzle for hours. I'll edit it so that it fast forwards. If I'm just sitting there in silence. But all right, let's think. 135. Yeah, 50 would also be 85, and we've already tried 85. So it's not V is equal to 50. There's got to be like some sort of visual, like not a mathematical solution. It's some sort of visual puzzle. Maybe L is just 5? if V is 13. I don't think we tried just 5. We could try that. Nope. I think I already tried 35, but I'll try it again. You could also try 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we could also try 1. All right, so that's gone through all of the numbers where it's like just 2 appended values. So L does not equal 1, L does not equal 3, L does not equal 5. Maybe L equals 15. No. I think we've already tried 13, but I'll try it. 1, 2. Yeah. If we... No. What is it? Maybe it's an angle? Maybe V is supposed to represent a 45-degree angle, and L is supposed to represent a 90-degree angle? So L is equal to 90? Because 45 plus 90 would equal to 135? That seems like a pretty reasonable deduction. Yeah! Nice. We got it. Oh, wow. Right. It looked like there might be a key there, but I guess it's not. Okay, nothing on this balcony. Wait. Is there anything on this chandelier? No. Okay. It's locked. So there's got to be something like this. 2014 minus 1847. So... $167. Yeah, I'm realizing now that I think it's this. Yeah, nice. Okay, easy enough. I don't know how much I like the running around with coffee, honestly. It's kind of jarring. Okay. Wait. Nothing else, right? Okay. Can we do anything about this area? No. Okay. What's down here? The jail, that's right. You kept me locked up for 51 years. Signorina, let me go. It's locked. A photo is taped to the door. Inspect the photo. All right, door 15. 141 or 916 blank blank 3649 6481 100. So okay. I think it's 14916 something. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. I'm guessing 25. Because then, yeah, I think it's 25. Nice. Yeah, like some of them are just so immediately obvious and I just solve them. Whereas others, I'm like, huh? Alright. How do I unlock it though? Interesting. Did I not get a memory for that? Oh, I did. Let him out of his imprisonment. Can I inspect the photo a little bit better? Can I, like, rotate it? No. L-O-R... Yeah, so not... R-E-N-Z-O? This is the Giga puzzle. No fucking clue. Okay. Oh, actually, while I'm down here... Oh, wait, no. This isn't where I want to go, actually. Yeah, I want to go to the basement and see if I can put in midnight to see if that opens the clock door. I can only do the minutes hand. This is the only time I have found, I feel. Midnight. Unless it was 2:15. I think it was 2:15, but... Yeah, okay. We don't know. Maybe... 1847. So that's 6:47. Because that date can be translated into a time. And that is the number that's associated with like this this puzzle in particular. So actually it'd be like here. So 45, 46, 47. Reasonable guess, Signorina. Strange, is it not? One might think it's broken, Signorina. But here, time itself is broken. It flows mysteriously. Right now, it's always late by 24 minutes. This information is, as all information, a secret weapon. Use it wisely, Signorina. Clock is always late by 24 minutes. So... do we add or subtract 24? If we add, it goes to 51, 1 to 11. So... nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. So now we can do this puzzle. Very good, very good. Oh. We have to do another interrogation. That's fine with me. Although, I wouldn't mind saving. We've done some stuff, and if I die, I'll be kind of pissed off. Okay, now we can go be interrogated. Okay, time to write down lots of information. This is interrogation 5. We have a few details we can't seem to get right. I need to make a new page, actually. Alright, here we go. This'll work. Let me move some stuff on my desk. And stop sitting so relaxed. I actually need to sit up and think. Okay, we have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Okay. We have footprints. There's 4 footprints. In red. 1 chair. Lupus. In Fabula. Lupus in Fabula. Okay. Lupus in Fabula. We have a light box. There's a gun. Gun behind mirror. There's a paintbrush also on the ground. He has a spot of paint on his shirt. And on his hands. He's holding a book in his left hand. The dog is snarling on our left side. There are we can't count the number of spots. That's just not going to work. There is a brush in the paint bucket. It's 6, like painted on the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, arguably. 7 panels painted on the window. It is on an easel. The light is on. Nothing in our hand. There's a script in his. The dog is snarling. There's not a lot of information for me to write down in this one, I feel. I could count how many panels are on the window in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 12. So total of 48 panels. Or 36. Yeah, 36 panels. 36 panes of glass. In the window. The light is on the right side. I feel like there's not much more for me to remember. Let's do it. Very well. Where was the dog standing? To our left. To the left of the woman. This matches our information, Fraulein. Interior, hotel, lobby, dusk. The woman comes back from her walk with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He is standing by an easel on which there is a prop window placed. It is poorly painted with red paint, half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. The man had a nice long walk. The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. The man, accusingly, "What is this?" The woman squints at the notebook. The woman, "It's my early sketches for the maze. Something wrong?" The man, "It's just a lot of numbers." The woman, "It's vectors and coordinates for the computer." The man, "Take responsibility. Don't hide behind the OCU-3. The woman, "I'm not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to." The man, "And this window, I had to paint it red myself. I stained my favorite suit." The woman, "Well, I didn't know you wanted." The man, "It's your job to know." The woman, annoyed, "Well, to do my job, I need some directions." The man, "Directions are for tourists and amateurs, simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist, one who understands the rules of the game. I must say that I'm very disappointed in your lack of passion." The woman takes a deep breath as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. The woman, "I'm sorry. This project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for?" The man stares at her in disgust. "Perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead." The man hands the woman her notebook and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck in between the pages. She pulls it out. The woman, whispering to herself as she reads, "Meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him." Alright, we're gonna go to the courtyard now that we've done this. With all of the little token thingies. So, one thing I noticed was that we're able to see kind of over the wall over here, and there was red on the tile. Which I don't know if that's a hint as to what each of these are supposed to be. But there's another one over here. I don't know if I can see over the wall is the thing. Yeah, not really. So, I'm guessing that it needs to be 1847. Because while, you know, like, everything about this puzzle is 1847. So, stands to reason. Yeah, 1847. Then we have a keypad. One. Oh. Oh my. I see. So it's a total of 16 numbers. Code for the... Oh, didn't we see something about this? Looks like there's a rose in there or an apple. I remember the apple was in one of our vignettes. No clue how to do this one. I feel like we've seen some topics on this, though. Like conversations about this specifically. I don't remember. So we now have 5 stories. Oh, interesting. So we have 2 stories that we haven't seen yet. So many visions that we haven't seen. We have all of the doors now. Red window about to break sign. That's from the art. Note on the statue's 3rd floor. Note tied to brick. 2 notes that we haven't found. An entire 2 types of information that we haven't discovered. Bug report we need to find. We could go deliver the script pages to see if that triggers anything. What do I need to do, though? What's like my current goal? We could... Right. Unlock the heart store. That's what we need to do. Let's go do that. Where is the heart store? Not floor 1, floor 2. Okay. We should be able to get there. Yeah, we have a path there, so. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Nine is the one where it's just a bunch of numbers in... some geometry. Ah. I just didn't see this door. Scrapbook. The scrapbook is full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Oh boy. This is a lot. Toys on display in museum. Interactive exhibition opens this weekend. Citizens in Dusseldorf visiting Broschkinger Kungsten to whatever, in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display, will be severely disappointed. Curator states that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the work and the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called That, spearheaded by Lorelei Wise, that's us, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like this with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. Fine product for our country fairs, no doubt, but Fräulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong to the upper echelons of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what's wrong with art today. Report from Electronic Art Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibit. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Art Symposium took place in Kirchsteiger, Mass. The exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they may be used for more than work and calculations. Among the selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Morris Talbot insisted that it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of artwork, or an artwork. There can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, and I don't think Nero cares. An Animale Terrible is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in An Animale Terrible, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Mira says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but it works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect our outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators, superfluous, tired eyes. It's the participation that in the end makes an animale terrible such intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned, it is not a pleasant film by any means. The director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated that he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter, Miss Melissa Dubois, caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carlo Romano and socialite Felicia Levy, both drinking champagne, but the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No, first of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I'd seen the stars that I could win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business gambling with the production budget. If you lost, there would be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you have a set example for other filmmakers? Or you have set an example? No. It was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks. I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead because gambling is immoral. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. Here's a playing card. Ace of Clubs. All right, cool. Das Nords Journal. Death at Hotel Letztes Jahr. Police are coy about details. The police are investigating a death that occurred at the hotel yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there are any correlation between the film production and the death. Kommissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release further information. The investigation is in a delicate phase at the moment, and therefore the deceased's identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such, it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation. I wonder if we're in a video game. Central European Times. Report from the inside the Third Eye Movement, Coulter Commune. Our reporter secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is, apparently, a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so I thought it was in my capacity as a Mendic awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Maria Gil, the European branch's Magnus Manister artist, maintained that it was due to a Little Red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Mari made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft, not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye Movement is solely for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something else entirely. It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's Round Table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of sorts? No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. That's where we went, and we found a cave. Art filter. Where are they now? Lorelei Weiss. Our search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Whether it's a long-dead nativist or naivist painter from Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss's most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as tribute and retrospective of the eclectic artist. He'd hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself, today's most admired name in computer art. She was the Gauguin of electronic art, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss is an exclusive figure even when she was in zenith. But after the Narrow affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create a renaissance for a long-forgotten electronic art pioneer. Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It did not look like she had much time left. Yeah, maybe we are in a video game. Connected issue 3, 2022. The internet mystery of the OCU-3, truth or fake. We dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We have all heard the story by now. The Augen Waldberg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Gieb are building a Euro funland to compete with golf courses, spas, and restaurants. A construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s, the OCU-3, first found in what was the basement of an old mansion which previously stood on the grounds. It was later sold at a flea market and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Putty on several forums. Putty then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the OCU-3. We've all seen the results on the internet. We've all been astonished by it. We've asked ourselves the same questions. Was this type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made or fit on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we'll try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the OCU-3. Yeah, we're in a video game and we're that woman in the room. Because we died in 2014. And this is our consciousness. Oh, are we out of coffee? Yeah. That's okay. I don't know if I really want more coffee. All right, we can go deliver the key. The card. So we'll go do that. Get our next key. That's my current assumption. I just think running around is very jarring. And I'm not in any rush. Hi. Hi, puppy. Like, all of the squares on the ground really lend themselves to this assumption that this is a video game as well. The fact that the environments are polygonal. Let's read the card first. Oops. Ace of Clubs. Found behind a newspaper clipping in a scrapbook. Club Rouge Monte Carlo is written with swirly red letters on the back. The texture of the front of the card does not match the back. There are slight markings on the edge of the back and the front is starting to come off. The differing texture suggests card altering. Card altering is a dangerous and uncommon technique among a very small subset of European card shapers. Unlike other techniques, card altering is prepared before a game and requires craftsmanship, confidence, and trust and faith. It is said to have been invented by a group of artists in the early 1900s. Okay. Did you bring us any magical cards? Our last one. The card of luck. Use it wisely, sister. Nice. You have been a wonderful audience. Welcome to the sideshow. Yeah. We have 2 more stories. I didn't see this last time. You have traveled far to find this forest. Come closer and I will tell you something you may have already guessed. This is the tragic story we call the Quest of Man. Legends tell us of a human who sought magic. He traveled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds he found the third eye, and when he held it he saw the magic of this world. This encounter by holy and profane gave him a vision of his magnum opus. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. I wish this text had coffee. Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only good as its spectators. The music is so good in this game, man. That's crazy. In a feeble protest against mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes. The third eye once again became a lost treasure, and the man faded away. Alright, I'm imagining that there's another story on this other side. Welcome to the sideshow, sister. Yep. Your support keeps the arts alive. Your journey has been long to get here. Come closer and I will tell you the final story which we will tell in this forest. This is the tragic story we call the last dream. Not long ago, there was an old artist who looked into a red mirror. In the mirror, she saw a young woman and with her a man looking for a long-lost treasure. So this is the story for each of the four of us who were affected by the eye. That's what I'm gathering. The old artist painted them a treasure map, which led them to a faraway palace. Together they found the treasure known as the Third Eye. But in the shadows of that treasure lived a beast which decided to hide in the shadows of the man. Not long had the beast lived in the shade until it grew hungry and devoured the man and his soul. To escape the beast, the woman shattered the red mirror and fled through it. On the other side, she met the old artist. The old artist opened her eyes one last time as the young woman told her the tragic story of the Third Eye. Oh. That might be what we need to do to ourselves in the room. 2014. We were like, man, that's kind of cool if you think about it. Like, oh, we thought there was this random woman in this room, but it was us. It has been our room this entire time. All right, I think that's everything here. Nothing we can do on the stage. That's the last of the 4 stories. So our money can now just be spent on figurines, right? Surely there's nothing else that we need to purchase. We need to get all 20 of those figurines. Also, I got an achievement for getting all of the stories. So yeah, if we think about these, The Tale of Creation. I don't need to rewatch it. There's no fucking way that you make me rewatch this whole thing. Okay. The Tale of the Baroness and the Treasure Hunter. The Quest of the Man. I'm just making it so that they're not... They don't have the little diamond next to them. The creator, the... Yeah, hold on. I think these correlate to each of us. Because the four of us are the Baroness, the artist. So the Baroness is the artist. The creator is Nero. The magician is Lorenzo. And we are the dreamer. So the last dream is us. The quest of man is, I guess, Lorenzo. The artist is the Baroness. And the legend of creation is, I guess, the magician. Red window about to break sign out. Yeah, let's... I like not having these there. Do we have all the notes? No, we still have 2 more notes to find. All right. We have the key now, but I have been recording for nearly an hour. So I think I will go inside and I will save, and we will end this session here before I venture into the next section of the house. Yeah. So thanks for watching, folks. I am thoroughly enjoying this game. It is super fucking fun. I guess I'm... Let's see. What percent am I? I am at 61% truth uncovered. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress. I think a lot of the loose ends are all tying neatly up soon. I think one of the big things that we're going to have to do next is like figure out the puzzle boxes, which in turn will relate to their doors. So actually, you know what I'm kind of curious about? Oh, you know what? I think I've solved the puzzle box. I think I might know what the puzzle box is, how to answer the puzzle boxes. But you won't know that until you watch my next episode. Because I'm not going to do that until then. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be cool if I'm right. If it's not, then I'll be sad. But we'll find out soon in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.